Hey guys, Max here. I've been working very hard lately on a new episode of Kerbal Space Program, continuation of Macy Dean series. I've built several ships. I've got almost all the ships I need for it, but truthfully, I've been working on it almost non-stop throughout the past few days. I've been getting quite stressed, kind of tired of it, so I'm thinking I'll take a little break. And what a better place to take a break than to kill people, I guess. So right now I'm playing some Rising Storm. Very good game. I recommend you get it as soon as possible. Pretty realistic. However, you probably can't get to the real thing unless you actually do the real thing, but you know what I mean. It's no Armor 2, but it's good enough. At least for me. So right now I'm playing on the map Apartments. It's one of my favorites and a favorite among others. Using one of these German assault rifles. I've got it pretty well upgraded. I could have a scope on it if I want. Got it rolled to level 50, but truthfully, you're shooting so close quarters in here, you really don't need a sniper scope. So, I'm just staying here with my regular iron sights. Ah, darn. I'm playing on a server with mostly bots, and of course, since they're bots, they basically have aim bots for up to 40 meters. So if you're anywhere below 40 meters away from them, you aren't safe. They're going to shoot you right in the face. They're going to be very accurate with their shots. Even if there's just a little bit of your body pointing out, they're still going to get you. So you gotta be careful around these guys. Shoot them as soon as you can. Unless, of course, you're me. Then you just want to kind of charge forward and have some fun sometimes. Like this! Ah! No one? Oh, there's one. Wouldn't let me bandage there. Go reload. You don't want to engage enemies with a partial clip, obviously. Gonna want to be ready and on the spot. I joined in this game kind of late. There's only 30 seconds left. This is a firefight round, so it's basically kill as many as you can. Don't worry about bases. You spawn about. There is no bases. You just spawn where your players are, your other players. And yeah, it's pretty fun. So about my Kerbal Space Program video I've been working on, I have been trying very hard to make it grand. My first episode wasn't as good as I really wanted it to be. I kind of want to do better this next round. Like I said, the first episode is a storytelling kind of thing. First episode of a series. You really it's really kind of not full of action, not kind of story that I'm sure you guys would want. So I'm working very hard on making this second episode very good, very grand, very amazing. It's going to be a giant battle between Handland and the Spirit Wolf companies. Full clip there, yeah. And it won't be primarily in space. I'm going to focus on land, sea, air. And I'm thinking the third episode I'm going to focus on space a bit more. Don't want to give too much away though, so I'll probably stop talking about it now. So right now we've gone about a minute into the match. I got a few people with my assault rifle there. That house is a very good place to go into. You're always able to basically camp there. It's kind of hard to win this game without camping. Very rarely have I been able to win being aggressive. I still do it anyway though, because it's fun. Not sure why the spot is doing that. They're going to be coming around here. Ah! Well, dang it. See right there, I'm bleeding out. And, that's a unchangeable bleed out. You can't really help it at all. You're going to die if you're bleeding out like that. So you just have to sit there, get as many Russians as you can. You won't be able to look down your sights, but you'll still be able to fire your gun. You can't reload, but if you're able to get at least 1 or 2 Russians while you're bleeding like that, then that's better than nothing, definitely. Especially since this is all about killing Russians. This episode... Ah, come on. Ah, darn it. Yeah. Right there he has LMG, light machine gun. It's only bipod enabled. You can really only shoot well with it with your bipod up. Anyway else, you're going to be very inaccurate, but if you were really close like I was there, you will likely be able to get the guy. I'll throw a grenade out there. Grenades are pretty good in this game, not too overpowered, not too underpowered. Didn't get any kills there, but got a stab on him, but still didn't. Usually the bayonet is a one-hit kill, and I'm always very disappointed when it's not. I think it kind of should be, but like I said before, realism. Sometimes when you're stabbed, you don't die immediately. I have, usually if you don't get him the first time, you're able to get him the second time, but I have had moments where I've had to stab him 3 times. Darn it, guys, don't stand my fire. Yeah, I've had to do 3 stabs before. That was no fun. It's quite stressful. Kind of scary, even. At any moment, they can shoot and take you down. When I first started this game, I was used to the game Battlefield 1942, but when GameSpy said they were shutting down, I was afraid that all the servers for Battlefield 1942 would shut down as well. Wow, that guy has bad aim. Ah, there we go. So, I was kind of afraid that all of the servers for Battlefield 1942 were going to shut down after the GameSpy shut down, but it turns out that GameSpy really doesn't control a lot of servers on Battlefield 1942, as well as a lot of other games that they were using. So like Halo, that Halo 1, that was one that was run by GameSpy. None of the games really shut down there, none of the servers really shut down. Battlefield 1942, none of them really shut down. Most of the time, the Battlefield 1942 servers are run by private people. They run their servers privately. They don't
we have crushed our enemies.
Use GameSpy servers. And usually when the GameSpy servers are there, they are kind of boring servers. They aren't monitored by admins, so they're very easily hacked, very easily manipulated and exploited. Excuse me. So, well, that really didn't affect me in any way. But anyway, as I was afraid that this server was going to go down, the servers for this Battlefield 1942 game, I decided, well, I'm going to need a replacement. And so I found this game, and lucky me did I find this game. It's same time, Battlefield 1942. This is also 1942, also 1943, 44. Similar. Not all the same battles, but you know, I don't really have too many complaints about this game. One of them I would have to say is small maps. A lot of maps are quite small and very linear in a fashion. The basic map setup is kind of like in Dota 2, where you've got the middle attack point, and the right attack point, and the left attack point. And in a way, a lot of the maps on here are like that. Sometimes even less. However, it makes up for it with all the other beautiful things in here, like the bullet drop, the bleeding out, all of that. It's like you have unlimited health in this, like regenerative health, I should say, but you don't in a fashion. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'll do my best, I guess. If you get shot, then you bleed out. Otherwise, if you don't bleed out, you die. If you're able to bandage yourself before you die, then you won't die. Oh shoot. Come on. Ah. Yeah, you want to use your iron sights as much as possible. So when you do bandage, then you are still injured, but it still doesn't really affect your guy as much. He does make sound though. Some people are able to really use sound to their advantage. They'll be able to hear people's footsteps. Sometimes I listen to them, but I'm not a professional at this game, I would say. I'm not a wimp, but not very good either. But oh shoot, grenade. Ah! Oh wow, I ran to it. So when you've bled out and you've bandaged and you're just fine and all, you don't really lose health, but I believe that does make it easier for you to die next time when you do get shot. Oh my gosh, guys, stop standing on my fire. Go and see if I can take this guy down. So, you do have health, but really, once you get shot once, you usually don't have a chance to bandage the second time. Camper. I guess I shouldn't complain, I do it too. Get him, man, get him. But, once you get shot once, you get 2 bandages. I usually use the first one, I never really get a chance to use the second one. I always get killed the second time, so I'm pretty sure it makes it easier for you to die when you get shot. And bandage that first time. As you can see, these guys are really talking a lot about suppression. Stop standing my fire, guys. Stop standing. Yeah. So, yeah, suppression's a pretty big thing here. In Battlefield 1942, there was no suppression. It's sometimes kind of hard to tell if you're being shot at times, really. But here, you're able to tell a lot more if you're being shot. If they shoot at you enough, you'll see I have a sort of panic meter. Makes the world go great. And I'm not sure how realistic that is, but I think it's a good terms of
Ivan has earned his victory, but it'll be short-lived.
a good term of suppression. Obviously, if you were in a real war, you would be freaked out of your mind. But here, it's just a game. You really don't get scared as much. So suppression needs to be different in this. It has to make it so that you actually keep your head down and actually, like, get scared in a way, I guess. And the way it keeps you from bringing your head up is, it keeps you from zooming in. Like, when you aim down your sights like this, you can push shift. That's supposed to be to hold your breath, so that you get steadier shooting, but you can see it also zooms you in. You see I got suppressed there though, and I'm pushing shift, I can't zoom in again. So that's one thing that makes you kind of scared to bring your head up, because you won't be able to shoot people as well. Also, the colors kind of disappear, you see. The world goes gray. World goes gray, and you aren't able to tell your allied soldiers from your enemy soldiers as well. So, yeah. Ah, damn it. This does have, it does have ratio. You can see a kill to death ratio that you can see in your stats. But, most of the time, you aren't able to see it because it doesn't show you your kill to death ratio after the round. You, only see your kills, the amount of kills you have. Really, in a way, I think that's good, because the deaths don't really matter as much in this. Like, it's always bad if you die, definitely, but if, you die doing something very important, like sometimes some people will do a suicide grenade, or they pull a grenade out and run as far as they can into a room. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to throw a grenade and otherwise. So, there's that. You'll die, but you'll do what's for the greater good of your team. Whereas there's commanders who get lots of kills from calling artillery, but don't die a lot. So really, deaths don't reflect. Oh my gosh, guys, stop! So really, your deaths don't reflect you as a bad player. I guess I should be telling you this. If you haven't noticed, I've gotten a new microphone. Much better than the old one. This one is, well, I guess it's still not the best microphone in the world. I don't think it's a particular microphone you would want to use if you were really wanting to make good videos, good high quality videos, but truthfully I just don't have the money for that. My computer is quite low end actually. I've upgraded as much as I can, but my motherboard really can't take a better processor than what I already have in it. I need to move up here. That nut you see right there where I got the kill, that means you shot him in the balls. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be satisfying or disgusting, but some people have trouble knowing what it is, so I might as well tell you right now. So we got 1 minute left in the round. I don't think we're going to win this. The Allies... Spawn kill. The Allies need 9 more kills to win this. We're going to need like 30. We've won several rounds though beforehand, so we'll lose this round, but we'll win this match, I think. Oh, I guess not. Dang it. Well, this is probably a good place to end it anyway. So that's a loss for us. Hopefully we can do better next time. I've got myself leveled up pretty good here, as you can see. But yeah, I'll end it here. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.